Hello students, welcome to Computer Online class. I am Suguna from Good Samaritan School. Today we are going to continue more on MS Word 2010. So last class you studied about some editing and formatting commands in MS Word 2010. You studied about finding and replacing text, applying drop curve, column formatting, line spacing and etc. Isn't it? Today we are going to learn some more commands in MS Word 2010. First one is applying watermark. What is meant by watermark? Watermark refers to a text or image that is shown as the dim imprint behind the text of every page in a document. That is, a watermark is a picture or text that appears behind a document's content. Students, see in this image. In this image, a faded background image and text that displays behind the text in the document. The watermark is mostly used in important official documents to avoid duplicate. Now, I am going to explain how can you set the watermark in your document. Two ways you can set your watermark in your document. First one is you can choose the predefined style of watermark from MS Word. Second one is you can set your own text and picture as a watermark. That is called watermark. Let us see how to set predefined style of watermark from MS Word 2010. Students, if you have the MS Word 2010 means you got to choose the watermark option from page layout tab. Suppose you have MS Word 2013 or 2016 means you got to choose the option from design tab. See here in the page background group you got to choose the watermark option. See here, these are the some of the predefined style of the watermark will be displayed. You got to choose any one of the predefined style. Here I am choosing this type. So now see here, this is predefined watermark will apply in your system. See here, this is the predefined style. So this way you can set the predefined style of a watermark. And the next step, you can add the texted picture as a watermark in the document using the watermark option. So this way you can set your own watermark. You can set your own text also possible, own picture as a watermark also possible. So how can you add this custom watermark in your document? First you have to choose the option from the design tab. I am using here with MS Word 2016. That's why I am choose the watermark option from design tab. Choose the watermark option and then here to see the some options. Here this is the custom watermark. Choose the custom watermark options and then print a watermark dialog box appear. In this window you got to select the picture watermark option and then click the select picture button. This is used to insert a picture. Now I am going to add the picture from offline. So I am clicking the offline button. Here I am the picture. This picture I want as a watermark. Choose the picture and click the insert option. And then you got to click the apply option. Now your picture will be apply as a watermark in your document. See here, now this image will be applied in your document. This is the way you can set the custom watermark. So next, how can you apply your own text as a watermark? The same step you have to follow. Click the design tab, go to the watermark option and click the custom watermark. Here I am going to apply the text as a watermark. So you have to choose text watermark option. So here what type of language you got to use, that language you got to choose it. And the next, this is the text. I am just specify one watermark text. That is MS Word I am specify here. And the next, which type of font you want, that also you can specify. And what is the size of the text, that also you can specify. What is the color you want, that also you can specify. And then how it is display layout, that is diagonal wise or horizontal wise a display, you can choose it that one. After the finally you have to click the apply option. The text MS Word display as a watermark in our document. See here, so now the text MS Word is display as a watermark in your document. So this way you can set the predefined watermark also possible, custom watermark possible. Next option is insert a hyperlink. I think you have heard about hyperlink in your previous classes. What is meant by hyperlink? A hyperlink in a MS Word document enables readers to jump from the link to a different place in a document to a different file or website. The links may be in the form of text or picture. Let us see how to insert a hyperlink. Select the text on which hyperlink to be inserted. Here I am type select the text flower, and the next step you going to the insert tab and choose the hyperlink option. I am using MS Word 2016, that's why I am choosing the link option. Next here, if you have the internet connection, if you know the any website address, you have to type the address in the address bar and click the OK button. I don't have any internet connection now, that's why I'm going to link the another one document. That document name is flowers. Choose the document and then click the OK option. So, this insert a hyperlink in our document. And let us see how to open the linked page. Here, first you point your mouse to the hyperlink text and you see here a message control plus click to follow link. So you have to press the control key first and then press the text. So now see the hyperlink document will be opened. See here, so the hyperlink document contain only these two flowers. So this way you have to link with some another document or website. Next option is mail merge. What is mean by mail merge? Mail merge is a feature within the most data processing application that enables user to send a similar letter or document to multiple persons. Suppose you want to give a party to your friends or relatives, you have to type an invitation letter. That time you have to type all the addresses of your friends and relatives and then making the document. And this is very difficult work to make more document. But this work can be done very easily in MS Word using the mail merge option. Students, with the help of mail merge option, we can send the same letter to more than one person. First, the mail merge process requires two parts. First part is main document. The document that contains the letter or text which is to be sent is called the main document. And the next one is data source. Data source means the file where all the addresses of the receiver are stored is called data source. At last, the process of combining the main document with the data source is called the merging. After merging, we will get a final document is called the merged document. So the mail merge process involves the mail merge process involves three steps. First one is creating main document and second one is creating data source, that is the receiver addresses, and last one is merging main document and data source. Let us see how to create main document, data source, and finally how to combine these two. First click the mailing tab and next you got to choose the start mail merge option from the start mail merge group, and the next you got to choose here letter from this drop down list. Next, in this document, you have to type one letter. Here, I typed one birthday invitation. In this letter, don't specify the two address, because if you specify the two address, here you can send to this address only possible. That is, you can send to only one person. So don't specify the address here. You have to enter all the receiver address, that is your friend or relative address, in some other place. So let us see how to add the addresses now. First, click the mailing tab and go to the click the mailing tab and select recipient option, and then here you have to press the type a new list option. So now see here, this window, new address list window will be open. Here we have to type the address one by one. First I am typing one address. First you got to choose what are the fields I want. Title I don't want, because I am going to type the only friends or relative address only. There is no, the address not contain the any title. So name I want. So here I type one name. And the next, last name I don't want, company name also I don't want, and the address I want. Here you got to specify the address here. So some address you got to specify. So address one may I specify the street name, and the next field want the address line 2 you got to specify. Otherwise, if you want to any city, you got to specify here. Here I specify like this. And then you want any other fields here, with state you can specify, and then zip code also you can specify, country also you can specify. So just I want the first name and the city only. I am choosing only two field I am choosing. This is the one person detail I added, name, address one, and then city. If you want to add the one more person detail, address means you got to press the new entry option. So here you got to type. Then second entry also I want the same field only, and then address, address one I am specify. After that I want the city. After that I want the city. Here you, if you know the whatever the city you specify here, just I give the one example only. SCC. Chennai I specify. If you want the another one entry, click the new entry option. Otherwise, if you want enough the address list, click the OK option now. So now see the after you're pressing the OK button, the saved address dialog box will be appear. Here you have to give the suitable name for our address. Just try and specify ADD only. Whatever name you got to specify here. After that, click the save option. So now main document also created, address also created in one location. Let us see how to combine these two. So now you have to place the cursor in the main document where you want to insert the two address. Here I want to insert the two address. So place the cursor here. Now you have to click the insert merge field. Go to the mail tab and choose the insert merge field option. Here all the fields will be displayed here. See, in the address field, I am choosing only the first name, address one, and city. So I want the first address name. You got to click it here. The field name only will be added here, and then place the cursor to the next position. Place the cursor to the next position. Again, go to the mailing tab, insert merge field. Next address I am choosing, address field I am choosing, address one. Same like you got to go to the next line. Go to the mailing tab, press the insert merge field option, and then city. So I am just in the address field, I am choosing these three field only. First click the one field. Again you got to place the cursor to the another place for the next field and insert it in the same manner. And now you got to merge this document and addresses. Let us see how to merge this the document and addresses. Now you got to choose the finish and merge option from the finish group. You got to first click the mailing tab and choose the finish and merge option. Here you got to choose the edit individual document option. So now merge to new document dialog box appear. Here you got to click the select all option and then click the and finally click the OK button. So now see the merged letter will be opened in the MS Word document. I create one invitation and added two addresses. Now you got to see here two invitation will be opened. See here, this is the first address I am specify here and then see the second one. See the second one. This is the second address. So this one I specify. So this way you can create a letter or document to the more than one person. The features in MS Word 2010. Chapter 3 has been completed. You got to practice all these options. Thank you.